Welcome to the 2020 Kitchen Storage Makeover featuring this year's winner, Why Not Italian. In this episode, the assessment, we'll be evaluating their current workflow and addressing each area's storage needs. There are 4 main areas we'll be focusing on, as well as a special bonus section for secure storage. Here's Tony kicking things off in the cooler.
A big problem for us is pizza dough, especially during the summer months when humidity is tough. It makes it very difficult. Our dough will start falling over. Having all of our product on dunnage racks and different things, being able to organize the corner of our walk-in with our cheese is going to be really helpful for rotation mainly. Rotation's everything for us. FIFO, it's first in, first out. It's critical that you can actually see your product, have it organized everywhere in the walk-in.
So essentially in here, we're gonna take the dough from the carts over there that have been proofed so that they can come in here. So this will still be shelving, but it's gonna be a shelf here, and then this bottom space will be open for those carts. So those carts will be able to wheel in. Then when they're ready, you'll take these carts and wheel them up to the front. So yesterday when we were here, the team members were having to carry these. It's just not good for them. So this will be a much better process for them to do.
This will go all the way down, as many racks as we need down these 2 sections.
Yeah, we'll do this one and this one that will fit the carts underneath. And then around this back, we'll do some S-hooks to get you that corner space back. It's blocked off with the post now.
Okay.
So we'll do that around there, and then we'll do essentially this shelving around here, but it'll just be newer. And then we'll do that all along this, and then we're talking about turning the kegs on their sides and rolling them in there.
So that'll be the dunnage racks like you had said to me.
Correct.
That's great.
Okay.
All right, let's explore what's needed in the prep area.
So in this area over here is our gelato making area where we produce all the gelato for all of our locations. A huge lack of space for all the product that goes into making gelato for 6 stores and our vending business as well. You know, we have all of our boxes, very difficult to be able to place an order, keep everything organized at the same time. You know, on this side, we're doing all of our slicing, our mixing of all of our cannoli cream, all of our deli slicing. There's constantly boxes on this table. Before you do any of the process, you're constantly having to move boxes to kind of get your job done. Just cleanliness and stuff like that is a challenge every day, just because there's 80 employees in this location, and it makes it very difficult for us to be able to keep everything organized. So obviously in this area, it'll be so much nicer to have a work table set up over here without all of our boxes, and our boxes stored on a shelving unit properly.
So what we're gonna do here is we're going to put a shelving unit there, 30 by 36, probably 5 tiers. So all the boxes, it's not really where they should be. We can lift those up, put some dunnage underneath so the dunnage will support the weight, and then shelving up above that. So we'll get rid of this up here. That's gone.
So how high will that be?
86-inch post. Okay. So have that here, and then we're gonna take this worktop freezer and we're gonna move it over here to this side.
Great.
Okay. And then what we were thinking here is making this more storage. So again, it'll be 2 probably 5-foot, 30-inch deep shelving units. Okay. And then you get all this stuff. We can put some dunnage underneath.
So you think we'll fit 10 feet here?
Yeah. So big issue I guess you guys have is that the dough is here and there and there, and we want to get it all to one place. Good problem to have.
Right.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all these dough containers and we're gonna move them on this side. So we're gonna have all this space is gonna be open. Okay. We're gonna remove this, and we're gonna put 2 essentially workstations. Right. They'll be open on the bottom, so we're gonna have the dough carts to go underneath. So we'll be able to take the dough out of the boxes, put them in the tins, let it proof right here.
Into the cart itself.
Into the cart itself, correct. And then when they're done proofing, all the team member will have to do is take that cart and roll it into the cooler.
Okay, great.
Seems easy enough. What about the dish area?
So here again, in a high volume area of the restaurant, our dish area, as you can see, it's very small. So being organized and using every bit of inch of space you can is critical. Definitely coming up with some different ways to not have heavy pots over your head where people can get hurt. We've had a couple employees in the past get hurt with this. Definitely came up with some positive solutions on how to make this work for our restaurant. We're excited about this area as well. Just, you know, cleanliness is godliness, so this is important to us as well to make sure this is organized and done properly.
So in this area over here, we're going to do essentially a drying rack. So what we'll do is we'll have shelves on the bottom The very top will have dividers so that the team members can put lids or pans on it. We do not want them putting those pots on there. So those pots will essentially be made to go down below so that they don't fall off and hit anybody. So essentially we'll keep kind of the same design. So we'll have 18-inch shelves here like this and 24-inch shelves here like this. Okay. There'll be a grid system behind here, a smart wall grid system that you can hang spatulas, ladles, whatever kind of tools that the cooks need from up there. And then right here we'll do a Metro Max eye drying rack. So more room for you guys to dry. There won't be any wet nesting. It'll just it'll filter the water all the way down through. Tapered, or? It is tapered, so it goes in, so there won't be any wet nesting with anything you guys have going on there, okay?
Hey Tony, now tell us what goes on in your delivery staging zone.
So our delivery area is right here. This is like one of the heart and souls of our restaurant. So we coordinate all of our deliveries through this area right here. Real excited about this area. This is a big kink point. There's probably 30 to 40 employees in this area on a Friday night just trying to bag and coordinate our delivery system.
So I'm really most excited about this area.
So am I.
So what we're gonna do is, currently right now you guys have this area set up where the delivery drivers come here, everybody's walking through here, the person that's staging the orders, everything is right here.
We're stacking dough here.
Literally doing everything here. So we're gonna turn this on this wall.
Okay.
We're gonna get you some heated shelves. You'll have 4 total heated shelves. One will be 60 inches, one will be 36, but you'll have 2, they'll be stacked, and then we'll have a little bit of shelving above on that side. Okay. Underneath, you'll have shelves for all the pizza bags. Okay, so great. Essentially, this is gonna turn there, but we're gonna give you additional capacity by adding those heated shelves and then one more shelf up top. In this area that seems to be a little bit of a catch-all, we're gonna do a U-shaped. Okay. So U-shaped will be here. Will be 21 inches on this side, 60 inches deep. In that middle, we're gonna do a 24 by 30, and then on this side, we'll do 24, and we'll be able to take those pizza boxes and get them on that 24-inch shelf so we can get it off that wall. That'll increase that aisleway as well for the carts coming from the cooler going up to the make line.
Now, last but not least, we'll be combining a small office space with secure alcohol storage to create an area perfect for accessing and monitoring wine, liquor, soda, or anything else that tends to have legs. We'll install a variety of Metro security cages, cradle and bulk wine shelving, along with the office workstation surrounded by wall-to-wall shelving. And that's a wrap for this episode. Stay tuned for part 3 when we head back to the Why Not for the final install and the reveal.